And now here's your host, Billy Schwein.
It is a beautiful, beautiful Saturday morning here in Sea Isle City as we're broadcasting live from the grand opening, the ribbon cutting ceremony of Capt'n Chucky's Crab Cake Company right here in Sea Isle City on Landis Avenue. Mike Carlin is here in the locker room. And
woo! Summer has arrived. Baby. We are ready.
And sitting in with us right now is the owner, a great guy, John McCann. He's a legend here in Sea Isle City. And, of course, John, good morning, and thanks for having us here at the ribbon-cutting ceremony for Capt'n Chucky's Crab Cake Company.
Thank you, Billy. We're delighted you're here. Sea Isle City's lucky to have you on the air with us. We're very excited to be here with Capt'n Chucky's, our new venture here in Sea Isle.
I got to tell you, John, I'm watching as we're setting up. Mike, we're seeing all the beautiful people walking by. It's a beautiful, sunshiny day. Sea Isle's a happening
excitement.
Place,
there's a lot of excitement going on.
Sea Isle's second to none. Absolutely the place to be. The mayor has done a great job with this town, the city council. The last 20 years, Sea Isle City's going to do its own. It's just magnificent.
So, John, you're opening up your realtor, McCann Realtors is here in the building with Capt'n Chucky's. Tell us how it came about.
So, Billy, we've been here for, my dad started the real estate business in 1939, and my brother and I took it over. And we have a building right on this main drag here. It's 3,000 square feet. And with the advent of the cell phones, the agents no longer come in. They're still with us.
Okay.
But what we did, we split the building front to back, and we put the beautiful commercial establishment of Capt'n Chucky's, which complements our real estate business.
And I got to say, Mike Carlin, last week, Josh and I came out to, see what the arrangements were, the logistics, and they gave us the samples. The crab cakes. I'm not a crab cake guy, but it was unbelievable. But you know what I really like? That shrimp salad. You got to get that before you leave.
Absolutely.
It is the die for.
We'll be trying a little bit of everything today.
Yeah. You're down here you're at the beach, seafood. It makes sense, right?
And the product, the Capt'n Chucky's product, is very well known up in the Philadelphia area. And that population comes down here to Sea Isle City. There's one in Ocean City now. Well, there's one in the Capt'n Chucky's are in Ocean City, Sea Isle City, and Avalon. And they're putting two more new ones up in Philadelphia. It's the fastest growing business seafood going in Delaware Valley.
And of course, Josh Hennig wrote an article, 97.3 ESPN.com, did a great job. What is there, like 16 locations throughout Delaware Valley already? Yeah. So it is fast and growing.
Oh, it's growing.
And that's because the food's good, right,
Right,
Carlin?
right.
Carlin, you've been in the food business for a long time.
My whole life. But, if you put out a good product at a good price, people show up. It's that simple. Those two concepts got to go together.
Absolutely. And the crab cakes here are absolutely award-winning, second to none. The shrimp are unbelievable. The soups are fantastic. We have so many things. It's a full course meal. Absolutely.
Now, I got to tell you, John McCann, you are synonymous with Sea Isle City. Lifeguarding, you and your brother, your family. You got pictures all over the wall with pertaining to Sea Isle City and the beach patrol. And to be the fabric of the community here, it's pretty important. You got a great location.
We do. We've been here. The McCanns have been here for just about forever. We came down here in the mid-1950s. My parents brought us down. And we were all lifeguards. Tommy was the captain in Sea Isle for many years. And we had a great time. And we love Sea Isle City.
You are a sponsor. The McCann Realtors are a sponsor. We do the Beach Patrol report throughout the summer. We've done it now for almost 10 years. And there's a market for it. There's a lot of people up and down the South Jersey coast, the guys and gals on the Beach Patrol, the people that support them, families and friends, and of course the bathing public. I think it's a great segment to get people that aren't familiar with what goes on down here to become more familiarized with the Beach Patrol.
Billy, here's the reality. Here's the bottom line. Every person that comes over that bridge from Route 9 and the Garden State Parkway into Sea Isle City and any other barrier island is coming here for the beach. Let's face it, they're not coming here for Landis Avenue. They're coming here to be on the beach.
Yep.
And those lifeguards, the job that they do down there, they protect hundreds of thousands of people a year with an unblemished record. And so, Bill, you're right for highlighting that. The public love the fact that the lifeguards are watching them and then up and come down and watch the lifeguard races and keep in touch with how it's going. And the lifeguards lifeguards do the races to stay in shape to protect the people. It all plays together.
Yeah, but you know what else another major component, Mike Carlin, is the fact that the beach patrols are the most visible for this. They represent the city.
Absolutely.
And they represent the people, the mayor, everybody.
You know what, Billy? I was the captain of the Wildwood Beach Patrol. Every morning I would say to the guys, hey guys, you're the ambassador.
By the way, let me interrupt you. Captain Stock made sure I knew that you were your rookie coach.
I hired him.
Chief Stock, he texted me the other day and he said, "You tell that McCann that he was my rookie coach or something."
I hired him. He's a good man. And I'll tell you, the guys down there in Wildwood are doing a fantastic.
They sure are.
Oh, up and down.
We love Ed Snyder's down there. Yeah, Snyder.
Danny Forney, Jack McGinnis, Stephen Wynn. They're just great guys. They're doing fantastic.
But the competitiveness too, the races, Mike. It's the fabric of the culture down here that is synonymous and exclusive to South Jersey. I mean, you're talking about beach patrols from Brigantine to Cape May competing
against each other.
Yeah.
And you know what? You're right. It is unique to South Jersey. The enthusiasm for the lifeguard races, not only by the beach patrols and the administrations, but also by the public. The public really comes down by the thousands to watch these lifeguard races.
Yeah. Well,
I'm sure they indulge in that and keep the local establishments going after races too. To talk about how fast.
And John, you hit right on it about when people coming over the bridge from Philadelphia, from Millville, wherever you want to name it, they're coming here for the beach. The biggest thing in the back of their mind, especially as a parent with little kids, what they're worried about is safety. And they know from Cape May up to Brigantine. I can't talk on behalf of the ones above Brigantine, but down here, it doesn't matter where you go to Stone Harbor, Ocean City, here in Seattle. They know as a family when they come in that the lifeguards are not just they're here this year and you never see them again. You got a lot of lifeguards. They're here year in and year out, training, getting ready for the people to come in. So the big pictures, they feel very comfortable bringing their families to the beach.
Right. And the longer they're here, the better in shape they are. Not physical shape, but knowledge. They have so much history and knowledge. You know, you look at Coach Bergman out of Ventnor. He's been there on that beach for as a lifeguard for I think close to 70 years.
Yeah.
Murray Wolf just retired from
Murray
Avalon.
Wolf. Yep. Eric Wolf.
What a legend he is.
Yeah, they are.
Murray Wolf was the captain of the Avalon Beach Patrol for 65 years. I mean, think about that.
Yeah.
That's older than how we are.
Yeah, how old we
he
are.
was there older than when we are. It's unbelievable. He did an unbelievable job too. Chief Bergman up there in the Ventnor. Just guys are just doing unbelievable.
All right, we're broadcasting live from Capt'n Chucky's Crab Cake Company right here in Seattle City. It's the ribbon cutting ceremony. You got a lot of dignitaries coming around here, John, today.
Well, we certainly do. We're going to start with the owners, Jason Lauder and Greg Ott, are the owners of Capt'n Chucky's. First-class guys, Philly guys, great, good, honest businessmen who do excellent work. And then we had the voice of Capt'n Chucky's, Dom Giordano.
Dom Giordano from WPHT, 1210 in Philadelphia.
Philadelphia. Dom's going to be here with us, joining in there. There's a legend coming down the beach, Jimmy Gibbons. Jimmy Gibbons was on our South Jersey championship team. Good to see you, Jimmy. How you doing, buddy?
So there's a lot of people. The mayor will be here.
The mayor, our legendary. He's just not the mayor. He's the legendary mayor. We call him the governor of Seattle. He's the best.
So
Lenny Desiderio.
So come on down to Capt'n Chucky's Crab Cake Company, 4111 Landis Avenue in Seattle City as we're broadcasting live. You're going to be giving away some things today for some people that come and see us.
Yeah, we're giving away Dom rolls that are they're shrimp wrapped in a pastry, and it takes just like one of those like those. What do they call them? Chinese rolls?
Oh, they're like egg rolls.
Egg rolls.
Yes.
My apologies.
Yep.
I'm live. I got caught tongue tied.
That happens every once in a while.
It's a little different, isn't it?
Hey, Mike.
We do it too.
Mike, it's difficult for me. You know what I mean?
Okay.
All right, we're broadcasting live. Come on down. We got great giveaway items. I believe we have another giveaway item we're going to be talking about later on in the show that Josh Hennig has for us. The baseballs. We want to be giving those away today, but you got to be here to win.
Yeah.
And you want to come on down and meet everybody. You got to be here to win it.
Hey, Mike, our next door neighbor is just kind enough to give you something. That's another business next to it. What's
Yeah.
that? Duck what?
It looks like donuts.
Yeah, they're donuts.
It's called the Duck Donuts.
Now, how nice was that?
That is very
So
nice.
that's what Seattle's like.
Yep, it's a
Yes.
family.
That's the kind of town this is. We didn't ask them to do that. There is just such nice people brought over the donuts for everybody. I hope you guys enjoy them because I love them.
All right.
Don't look too close, Mike. I'm a little overweight, and that's the reason why. I'm spending too much time at Duck Donuts.
I want to remind people that the first hour of the locker room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. Surety is an industry-wide leader with a team of experts to help you through the entire process, from contract signing to closing, with the shortest center city and every place in between. Surety Title is there for you. With 15 office locations in New Jersey and PA, that's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900 or give the Ocean City office a call at 609-399-1227. And I'm sure you guys deal with Surety all the time.
Absolutely, we
Surety
do.
Title. All right,
They do a nice job.
They do a great job. Folks, let me tell you about Lavari Seafood Bar and Grill, located on Route 50 at Tuckahoe Road in Petersburg, just 8 minutes over Ocean City's 34th Street Bridge. It's an old school bar, 18 big screen TVs, daily specials, open every day at 11 a.m., celebrating 15 years in business. When you get down there, say hello to the bartenders, Renee and Kim. Thursday night is wing night, dollar wings, $2.50 domestic drafts, live music every Friday night. If you want to book a private party, call my good friend Dave Lavari at 609-628-2225. When we return, we'll have more here as we broadcast live from Capt'n Chucky's Crab Cake Company right here in Seattle City. It's the Locker Room with Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin on 97.3 ESPN.
Today on ESPN Radio.
Here's the first one to Freeman, driven well, right center field. That one blasted, turning, looking out of here.
Freddie Freeman and the Los Angeles Dodgers storm into Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia to go head-to-head with Cal Schwarber and the Phillies.
Schwarber demolishes one.
The Dodgers and Phillies. Coverage begins today at 3:30 Eastern on ESPN Radio.
Listen to Major League Baseball on 97.3 ESPN.
Ocean City's real estate market is red hot. You need an agent that has the knowledge and expertise to help. Contact Ocean City's top agent, Mark Rhymes. Mark has been selling real estate for 30 years in South Jersey. He can answer all your real estate questions and find you the perfect property. He's available anytime on his cell at 609-425-2042. When Philadelphia star athletes are looking for a house at the beach, they contact Mark Rhymes, specializing in buying and selling vacation homes, single-family homes, condominiums, and duplexes, residential and commercial, as well as new construction projects or investment opportunities. Mark Rhymes, he's your agent at the beach. Give him a call right now, 609-425-2042, or check out his website at grimes.com.
Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza, the pizza you're gonna love. It's got the freshest taste that you'll find any place. Randazzo's Pizza, there's one right nearby. Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza. It's a pizza like you never had before. Eat it or take it home, no matter where you roam. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find.
Why would you call anyone else besides Randazzo's Pizzeria and Family Restaurant, 34th and Asbury Avenue in Ocean City. Open year-round, 7 days a week, offering free delivery on the whole island and to the beach. Pizza, pasta, salads, entrees, subs, paninis, and wraps. Voted best of the shore. Call 814-1600. 814-1600.
Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find.
Minute and a half.
Pizza, the tastiest you'll find.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small.
Minute 15, is that better?
Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services.
Okay, cool.
They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson and Sons for electrical, they're number one.
By texting 64,000, you agree to receive recurring automated marketing messages from Babbel. Message and data rates may apply. No purchase required. Terms apply. Available at babbel.com/TNC.
I always wanted to learn Spanish, but I never thought I'd have the time. Then I discovered Babbel.
Babbel's lessons are fun. They only take like 10 or 15 minutes, and in 3 weeks, you're starting to speak another language.
Babbel's lessons are voiced by
Yes,
native
sir. What's up?
speakers, so you get the pronunciation just right. If you want to learn a language,
Nah, you have
there's
to send
no
that to me
better
real quick.
way
What time we
Babbel.
calling?
Text radio to 64,000 to try Babbel for free. Text radio
time is that
to
set for, Billy?
64,000.
Go short.
All right, I got
It's
you.
our
Just give me the number.
birthday. We gonna party like it's our birthday. Go to Ocean Casino Resort in Atlantic City this summer for our 5th birthday celebration. Go for the parties and the payouts. Go for the dining and the unwinding. Go for the memories that will last a lifetime. Go for the win at Ocean Casino Resort in Atlantic City all summer long.
9 seconds.
For the full birthday lineup, visit theoceanac.com/5. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein on 97.3 ESPN and the free 97.3 ESPN mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live at the Capt'n Chucky's Crab Cake Company, 4111 Landis Avenue in Sea Isle City. Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, The Locker Room live. And come on down. Great giveaway item. We have a commemorative baseball from the World Series last year, Citizens Bank history, all on the baseball. Come down.
Guess what? Only 2,000.
Only 2,000 of these made. John, McCann.
Yes.
McCann Realtors. Of course, you sponsor the Beach Patrol Report, but now you're open a grand opening of the Capt'n Chucky's Crab Cake Company right here on Landis Avenue in Sea Isle City. I love the shrimp. I'm going to get more of that on the way out.
Delicious shrimp. Delicious.
So John, we're a town on the beach, okay, and we're known for seafood. What a great idea putting two things together. So now we have crab cakes, we have shrimp. So this would be a true, what I would call a seafood market. This is not a restaurant.
Right.
It's a seafood market. Come in, look at the display, shrimp, crab cakes, everything that you have for in the category of seafood, and then go home and enjoy yourself.
Yeah. Now, Mike, over the last 30 years in Seattle, the new side-by-side units have been put up, and as each year goes by, the decks, the front porches become larger and larger. These are perfect restaurants right at their house.
Mm-hmm.
So they bring our food home. They sit right out on the porch. There's no lines to wait in.
Right.
And you sit there, have yourself a nice bottle of wine, cold beer, whatever.
It's a true BYOB.
At BYOB. And you listen to the Phillies in the background. And it's a great night.
And, I'm glad you brought that up, because what a part of like our culture too is the fact that when you were growing up, walking on the beach here in Harry Callis or Fransky on the radio now, it's like, especially when the team is playing well. We're on a 6-game winning streak. They won in grand fashion 2 nights in a row. Schwarber hits a blast last night. How much fun is it walking onto the beach in the summer when your team's relevant?
It's awesome. It's just really, really great.
I mean, people don't realize how important baseball is to the fabric of our society.
A winning team.
A winning team. That's what I'm talking about, a winning team.
Yeah.
Because, there's years when the Phillies haven't been playing well, and you walk on the beach, and it's not,
brings everything down.
It brings it. But when you have a winning baseball team in town, you're talking from Sea Isle City all the way far west as Lancaster.
Yeah,
Reading,
you're right.
Right?
You're exactly
Easy.
right. And one of the guys that just came in and signed up, I sold him a house a couple of years ago, Dr. Jimmy Pond. He goes down to the Phillies training camp and plays down there. He played at LaSalle College.
Oh, nice.
That's awesome.
He's just on the inside of the store. It's great to be out here seeing all of our friends walk by, say hello, and a beautiful day in Sea Isle City.
Well, Don, I want to thank you so much for inviting us down here to be a part of this, because it's a lot of fun, Mike Carlin, to get out and about, meet people, and bring people into the business, and it's a beautiful day to do so.
It is awesome. Billy, we appreciate you and Mike being here. You guys are the best. You're second to none, and it's awesome.
Well, we're going to talk sports now a little bit, and then at the bottom of the hour, we got the Jeffrey Nash from FastLaneHandicapper.com. Are you into horses? The Belmonts
Big
today.
race today.
Big race. I love to watch the races. It's awesome.
So,
one of my assistants, Melissa Chu, back here is a horseback rider.
Okay.
She does the jumping.
The equestrian.
That's
what they call it, right?
She's not going to be in a Belmont today, that's for sure.
We'll give her a winner, though. We're going to give her a winner.
John, thank you so much.
Thank you,
we really appreciate
Thank you, Mike.
And I guess we're going to be, in the second hour, we'll talk to Dom Giordano from WPHD, who's the spokesperson for Capt'n Chucky's.
Right.
And maybe we'll get the mayor on.
The mayor would love to come on.
And, of course, your brother, Tommy McCann,
Tommy's
will
coming
be here because
in.
he's going to be a part of our Beach Patrol report
Absolutely.
today.
Yep.
All right, John.
All right,
Thank
Billy.
you, sir.
Thanks so
Appreciate
much.
it.
I'm here if you guys need anything.
You got it.
Thanks again. Thanks for having
us.
us.
Let's talk a little Phillies baseball while we have a few minutes to do so before the FastLaneHandicapper.com comes on. Mike Carlin, are you kidding me? Are the Eagles the Phillies streaky or what?
6-game winning streak. Remember, last week at this time, I was saying, oh, I'm getting a little nervous here.
Yeah,
like, I didn't get nervous last year. I got nervous
last
this
week.
year.
You started to get nervous.
Yeah. So last week I told you we were 11 games from the teams that were ahead of us in the playoffs.
Right.
Guess what? We cut that down to 7.
Yes.
In 1 week.
In 1 week. And it's to me, it's amazing.
And 2 of the teams, like Pittsburgh and Arizona, we weren't even really counting on.
No.
Do you really think they're going to be here for the rest of the year? I don't think so.
Well, Pittsburgh's playing. They're still playing pretty well. They're in first place in this.
I just don't think they'll be able to carry it throughout the whole year. That's my point.
What amazes me is everybody. Remember, Schwarber he's bat like 163 at the time, and he gets put down to the 5th and 6th spot in the batting order, and then all of a sudden people are like, you know what? It's June, and Robbie Thompson puts him back in the 1 slot, and look what's happened.
Yeah. So look what he did last night. 2 outs in the 9th. I mean, if you were in that ballpark last night, what a way to walk out.
What a way to walk out. I'm
boy.
ready for this. You're going to love how I heard it. I didn't get to see it on TV because I have my daughter this weekend, and she's, Daddy, I want to go to the boardwalk. Yeah, I have to take her to the boardwalk, take her to Playland. But it started to rain. It was a hellacious rainstorm, that thunderstorm last night. So we run to the car, and we catch the bottom of the 9th.
Oh, perfect
and we hear
timing.
Schwarber hit the home run over the radio, and we were like, high five my daughter. We're high fiving. That's what's so much fun about baseball.
What we were waiting for finally is starting to happen, especially last night and the night before. Our big-time players are starting to hit. In baseball, if you don't hit, you're not going to win.
Yeah,
in
but
basketball, you don't make the shot, you don't win.
I agree with that, Mike, but here's why we're winning right now. It's our pitching. If you look at Ranger Suarez last night, he throws 6 innings, gives up one earned run. Zach Wheeler the night before, he almost had a no-hitter. He pitched a no-hitter into the 8th. Before him, Taijuan Walker, 7 innings, no earned runs.
So what we need today?
We're getting starting pitching. Now, I want to ask you this question.
We need Nola today.
We need Nola today. But they did it against lesser teams.
Correct. But not
Nationals.
Dodgers.
You don't care, right?
No, Dodgers are a good team.
No, well, that's 1 game last night.
Correct.
Like you said, we got to do it again today.
Hey, Billy, you want to relive that Schwarber home run?
Yeah, let's play that Schwarber home run from last night. Why not?
Let's do it.
2 outs. And
listen to the crowd. Yeah, they're all there.
He knew when he hit it. The pitcher knew when he threw it. I mean, it was like game over.
We're broadcasting live from Capt'n Chucky's Crab Cake Company right here in Seattle City on Landis Avenue. You can't miss us. Come off the JFK Boulevard. You make a right, you're right here.
Do you know who did batting practice yesterday before the game?
Yeah, Roger the Rocket.
The Rocket was there. And do you hear what Schreiber told his kid after the game?
No, what'd he say?
Tell your dad to ice his arm, be ready for tomorrow.
He could probably come in and pitch.
How about that?
I was going to ask you guys, because you mentioned all the people there. How encouraged are you guys to see that the Phillies have the 2nd largest attendance increase from last year to this year?
I'm not surprised, because I think this is, you know what everybody keeps asking? Is this a football town? Is this a basketball town? Guess what? This is a sports town.
Yeah,
this is a sports area from Seattle City, from Cape May to Brigantine, Toms River, all the way up to Philadelphia and farther west. It's a sports area.
And if you put out a good product on the field or on the diamond, whatever you want on the court, people will follow. It's just like it's that easy,
right?
And if they know you're giving,
Mike, are you saying if they build it, they will come?
If you build it, they will come.
And you got to have certain players on the team that the normal fan can relate to. Like Harper,
right?
They can relate to him. They know that he's given all he's got. You know, every sport. You know, basketball, Embiid, he's on the floor. What do you call him? The human mop.
The human
mop.
He's
given everything he has every game. And I think the fans connect to that, and they say, win or lose, they're still our team.
And it's amazing. Kyle Schwarber, 4 home runs in the last 8 games.
Hot.
Have taken place in the month of June.
It's June, Billy. It's June.
It's
you know it.
It's not the June swoon. It's June. And he should change his name, legally change his name to June Schwarber. Because it's like the boy named Say, he could be called June. So Capt'n Chucky's Crab Cake Company, we're here until 12 noon, broadcasting live. Come on down and say hi to us. They got a great menu, by the way. They have that. I'm going to keep pushing the
crab
out.
cakes.
That was unbelievable. And come on down. They've got a great menu. Pick up a menu. Sign up for the ball. We have a commemorative baseball, Josh.
Yeah, so the way this works is there were 2,000 of these baseballs made.
2,000.
Only 2,000. I have one. Mike Gill has one. And now the audience gets to get one. It comes with a little case. You can put it inside, but it's still in the plastic. It's still in the wrapping. It's got a picture of the ballpark. Tells you a little history of Citizens Bank Park
really
on
nice
it.
item.
This is one of the Brawlings balls that they usually make for the World Series. But instead, we have it on the table here at Capt'n Chucky's in Sea Isle. You must be present to win. Sign up.
And we'll give it away at about 11:55.
11:55 for the end of the show.
All right.
And right before the ribbon cutting.
And then you know what today is? Today is the Belmont, the third leg of the Triple Crown.
We are racing today.
Listen, I got to
We
tell
need a
you,
winner.
I think these horses know what they're doing. I think they're like they're smart animals. They feel it. They know when they're coming down the stretch.
Oh yeah. Hey, it's like anything. It's a big difference when they're practicing just running around a racetrack with no one around.
Yeah.
And then walking into a place where 100,000 people are going crazy.
They got
it's like walking onto a court.
Yeah. So we'll talk with
different.
Jeffrey Nash from FastlaneHandicapper.com. Will join us on the other side. Want to remind people we're down here at Capt'n Chucky's Crab Cake Company, 4111 Landis Avenue in Seattle City. Come on down, sign up for the baseball. We're giving that away, and they're giving away crab cakes and a lot of other items throughout the day today. So come on down. Want to remind people that the first hour of the locker room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. From the shore to Center City and every place in between, Surety Title is there for you with 15 office locations in New Jersey and PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900 or give the Ocean City office a call at 609-399-1227. Hey, there's a new wind blowing at Maserati of the Main Line. The all-new Maserati Gregale midsize SUV has officially arrived. Stop by Maserati the Main Line, located in Devon, PA, just minutes away from Center City, Philadelphia, to experience it for yourself. With class-leading space, advanced driving, and technology features, the Gregale makes every journey a thrilling experience. From your daily commute to weekend road trips, the Maserati Gregale elevates every moment into something truly special. Test drive the all-new Gregale for yourself and experience how it makes every day exceptional. Visit them online at motml.com or give them a call at 484-804-4800. That's 484-804-4800. Ask for Michael Pileggi to schedule your test drive today. All right, when we return, we'll go racing. We'll go to the Belmont and talk with Jeffrey Nash from the FastlaneHandicapper.com. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim and Mike Carlin right here on 97.3 ESPN.
It's the Stanley Cup Final on Sports USA, and we're in Florida as the Vegas Golden Knights clash on the coast with the Panthers. The Panthers will defend home ice with Stahl, Montour, and Bobrovsky in net.
Blocked by Delphi and a sprawling save by Bobrovsky.
The Knights' talent runs deep with Waugh, Carrier, and Smith. It's Game 4 of the Stanley Cup Final, Knights at the Panthers, tomorrow on your home for the Stanley Cup Final, Sports USA.
Exclusively on 97.3 ESPN FM, South Jersey's sports leader.
Train presents The Unstoppables. Those captains of comfort, those gargantuans of the guarantee, those satisfaction savants who persevere perilously beyond probability as the raconteurs of reliability. Here's to Train's heralded heroes of heating and air conditioning, those comfort kings with a tireless tenacity for total turnaround. The Train Comfort Specialists. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Hi, this is Joe Lenigan, owner of Lenigan Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call us today for your free Train system quote at 609-399-1200 or online at ocnjplumber.com. And please don't forget to ask for the military and senior discount.
Calling again, again and again. Calling again, again and again.
Hi, this is ex-Philadelphia Eagles tight end Ken Dunnick, and I'm the current publisher of Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine, and I'm asking you to become a Camden County police officer and help make our city a better place to live. The Camden County Police Department is now hiring for sworn officers who are going to make a difference in our community. The first year's salary for the position is $51,000. So join the effort today to be part of something bigger than yourself. Visit CamdenCountyPD.org to apply online. That's CamdenCountyPD.org. Thank you.
You want the best Mexican food in South Jersey? Go to Red's Jersey Mex.
Hey, this is Reds. Come visit us at 11th and Haven in Ocean City, New Jersey, where we have been cooking up the best Mexican food, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, fajitas, enchiladas, Jersey fresh salads, and so much more since 2004 using only the finest ingredients available.
That's right. Go to Red's Jersey Mex. Call for takeout at 609-399-2272 or dine in. That's Red's Jersey Mex, 11th and Haven in Ocean City, 609-399-2272 or Red'sJerseyMex.com. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram at Red's Jersey Mex Cafe.
Now your ideas don't have to wait. Now they have everything they need to come to life. Dell Technologies and Intel are creating technology that loves ideas, loves expanding your business, evolving your passions. We push what technology can do, so great ideas can happen right now. Find out how to bring your ideas to life at Dell.com. Welcome to Now.
30 seconds.
South Jersey has been traveling with Philly sports trips for years. Don't miss summer baseball trips to Pittsburgh, July 28th with ESPN host Mike Gill, and the ultimate San Diego trip September 2nd. For any diehard Philly fan listening, it's time to check out the full trip lineup at
15 seconds.
PhillySportsTrips.com. They take care of the flight, hotel, game tickets, and throw the best tailgates around. Philly Sports Trips knows South Jersey and is
coming back in 5.
The famous Ernest and Son Meat Market in Brigantine. Make this season the best one yet. Book a trip at PhillySportsTrips.com.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein. ESPN free mobile app.
All right, we're back here broadcasting live from Capt'n Chucky's Crab Cake Company. Get great seafood here. We're in Seattle City, New Jersey, on Landis Avenue. Capt'n Chucky's Crab Cake Company for the ribbon cutting ceremony today at 12. You got to be here for that. We're giving away a great baseball, a commemorative baseball for the Phillies in the World Series last year. It's only been 2,000 of these balls made. So you want to come down, sign up, and we'll give it away at 11:55. But right now it's time to go racing, as today is the third leg of the Triple Crown, and
track gets a little longer.
Yeah,
today.
The track gets a little longer today. So let's put the Maserati, the Mainline Sports Hotline, and welcome into the locker room from FastLaneHandicapper.com, Jeffrey Nash. Good morning, Jeff. Oh, it is a gorgeous day today.
It's beautiful people, beautiful weather. It's a beautiful. You can be here every week.
Jeffrey, I was talking to our good buddy Louis Capelli the other day, and it seems like to me that the races are just these three big races come so quickly. I thought when I was younger, it seemed like they were more spread out. And this is the longest race in the series, in the three, in the Triple Crown. I guess they saved the longest for last.
It builds up to the last one.
Almost like, I guess, for like a racer running the marathon, they don't actually run a marathon. They'll run up to like 13, 16, 18 miles. And then when it's time for the marathon, that's when they go for it.
Hey Jeff, it's Michael. When I was watching the Derby, excuse me, is it fair to say when they came around the last turn, you could tell that there were like 3 or 4 horses that were in the running to maybe sneaking out, at least take first or take second. But there were a couple of horses that were like 5th and 6th and 7th that by the time they came over the line, it almost looked like if the track was longer, they would have been in the running for 1 and 2. Like it seemed like there were a couple of horses
they got
stronger. And I'm thinking maybe this is the kind of race where those horses will shine. Yeah, Philly horse.
We're talking with Jeffrey Nash from FastLaneHandicapper.com. Your last race, the Preakness you hit the, you got the exacta, you got the winner. That's why Jeff, that's why I have you on, because you're a wealth of knowledge. You're good at what you do.
You're not going to see that type of slow pace in this race. If nothing else, the other trainers are very aware of the national treasure. This slow pace can steal the race once again.
I know there's 9 horses in this race. I mean, I think the Derby had 20 or 19, and then the couple dropped out. The last race, the Preakness, they only had 7 races, 6 or 7 horses. Is it normal 9 for the Belmont?
Mm. Hey, Jeffrey, the weather up here on the East Coast has been beautiful all week, so we don't have to worry about a sloppy track today.
Well, they did talk about the smog or the forest fire smoke that might have come into play
a little bit with the horses.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking if it's a fast track, that there's going to be certain horses that they love that, and there's certain horses that love a sloppy track. When I see bad weather and you see a horse drop out at the last second, Is that where the owner is saying, hey, listen, we don't have a chance here because our horse does not run in wet, category where it's soaked, a wet thing. Do you see that a lot or no?
That's pretty. We're talking with Jeffrey Nash from FastLaneHandicapper.com. I recommend the website. It's really an easy read, and Mike, he just spells it right out. He doesn't get into the minutiae. He tells it like it is. You had a great Preakness. Let's hear from you on the Belmont. Let's get your picks for the 155th running of the Belmont Stakes. Wow.
Hey, Frank, how you doing, buddy? Look at my run. Yeah, I know. I'm so sorry I missed that. Glad you're here. Sure. What do you got there? Tell me now. What the current does to tell me trash on the guard anyway. Good.
Right. Good show. All right, Jeffrey. One more thing before we let you go. Explain how the all bet works for our listeners, because you've hit a couple times on that, and we want people to win. Right. All right, there he is, Jeffrey Nash from FastLaneHandicapper.com, previewing the Belmont, the 155th running of the Belmont today. We're excited, and we always appreciate having you on. Thank you so much, Jeffrey. And tell that Louis Capelli that he's got to get a horse that's not a mutter. All right, there he is, Jeffrey Nash on the Maserati, the Mainline Sports Hotline. I want to remind people that we're broadcasting live from Capt'n Chucky's Crab Cake Company right here on 4111 Landis Avenue in Sea Isle City. We got Tommy McCann, John McCann, the mayor's here. We got it all. Come on down and say hi.
It's a party.
It's a party. They got giveaways. You can get free crab cakes. We're giving away. We got a great giveaway item. Josh, why don't you explain to the people what we're giving away here?
So the way this works is there's only 2,000 of these baseballs that were made. So this baseball has the Phillies emblem with Citizens Bank Park, the history of the ballpark. This is one of the Rawlings baseballs that they make for the World Series. This is one of 2,000, and you got to come to Capt'n Chucky's. Come check the place out in Sea Isle City, Landis Avenue, adjacent to JFK. You know, Billy, I spent almost 20 years of my life right over here on 42nd
Is that right?
Street.
This
is his hometown.
So
I knew he was excited to work here today.
So I'm very familiar with exactly how to get here, and so should everybody. Capt'n Chucky's grand opening, ribbon cutting today. We're after the locker room with Billy Schweim. And folks come up, sign up for the baseball, and we'll do the giveaway at 11:55.
All right, I want to remind people the first hour of the locker room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. From the shore to center city and every place in between, Surety Title is there for you with 15 office locations in New Jersey and PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900 or give the Ocean City office a call at 609-399-1227. Hey, just about everybody in our area has heard about the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine that's run by ex-Philadelphia tight end Ken Dunnick. But were you aware of their private business network they call the Legacy Club? Every month, they hold private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia and South Jersey that attract over 200 top business people. If you have an interest in attending one of these events and see it's a fit for your business, send an email to ken@jerseymanmagazine.com or give them a call at 856-912-4007 for more information. All right, when we return, we'll continue with more here as we broadcast live from Capt'n Chucky's Crab Cake Company in Sea Isle City. It's the locker room with Billy Schweim and Mike Carlin right here on 97.3 ESPN.
You haven't downloaded the 97.3 ESPN free mobile app? Well, go get it now to follow all the Philly sports teams at 97.3ESPN.com. Powered by First Bank of Sea Isle City.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson and Sons for electrical, they're number one.
Every year, hundreds of children suffer from unintentional injuries or death due to unsecured guns. Camden County and Moms Demand Action South Jersey are asking for your help to reduce gun violence by spreading the Be Smart message.
Store guns unloaded, locked, and separate from ammunition. And talk to other parents about secure gun storage.
It's up to us to prevent these tragedies and save lives. Visit CamdenCounty.com/Be Smart to learn how we can stop gun accidents and deaths together.
Do you want to get in shape and feel great and look better on the beach? At Local Gym and Fitness, located at 908 Asbury Avenue, you can accomplish your goal. 4 local guys with a passion and experience in fitness wanted to open a gym that delivers a quality, hospitable, clean, and friendly environment. Don't be intimidated. Be a local. Local Gym has the best equipment around with 4 fully loaded Olympic and CrossFit platforms, Jacob's ladders, Stairmasters, bikes, and ergs. Local Gym and Fitness provides quality trainers to lend their expertise with all your training needs. They're open 7 days a week. Memberships are affordable. So be a local at Local Gym and Fitness. Call them today at 609-545-8732 or go online at localgymandfitness.com. I'll see you there.
Meet Joe A, Joe B, and Joe C.
What's up?
3 everyday Joes perfecting their banking with Chase. Joe A is locking his lost debit card with the Chase mobile app. Joe B is cruising toward his new ride with AutoSave. And Joe C's Chase banker is helping him budget to go back to school. Tools that help protect. Support for what's next. One bank that puts you in control. Visit chase.com/checking. Chase. Make more of what's yours.
Chase mobile app is available for select mobile devices. Messaging and data rates may apply. JP Morgan Chase Bank, N.A. member FDIC.
We got Verizon 5G home internet. It's from Verizon. Safe choice, right?
Well, some things that look great end up being not so great.
Like the time you bought a shrimp roll from a gas station.
Or when you bought that used sports car.
What about when we got Billy that drum set?
The point is, Verizon 5G home internet sounded great,
but turned out to be something else. And we deserve fast, reliable internet. We deserve Xfinity.
It's time for better internet. Switch to Xfinity. Learn more at Xfinity.com.
30 seconds.
Verizon 5G facts. Now through June 21st.
Hey,
get
Billy,
started
we calling
with
anybody else
200
today?
megabit per second Xfinity internet with
Okay,
Wi-Fi
cool.
equipment included. It's all just $25 a month for 2 years with no
20.
annual contract. You can save up to $600 in your first 2 years over Verizon. Go to Xfinity.com/Verizon 5G facts. Call 1-800-XFINITY.
Good, just try not to unplug that third headset. It's making an awful
sound.
sound.
With stored bank account. Restrictions apply. Taxes and fees extra. After promo, regular internet rates apply. Actual speeds vary.
3 seconds.
Compares Xfinity Connect More to Verizon 5G home plan.
Now, more of the Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN free app.
As we broadcast live from Capt'n Chucky's Crab Cake Company right here in Seattle.
I am ready too.
Yeah,
I'm
you ready for a crab cake? Owner John McCann, also McCann Realtors, has us here. We're in beautiful Sea Isle City at the grand opening ribbon cutting ceremony right after our show. Come on down. Hey, we're giving away a great prize. We got a limited edition customized Phillies baseball. It's only a 2,022 balls made.
Billy, I don't know if I would let you have a customized only 200
I'd
made.
probably lose it. You know what? Listen, when I was a kid, I had a great baseball and football card collection. My mom threw them away with my Dave Schultz, my Dave Schultz jersey.
That's not cool.
Not cool at all. And by the way, I also want to say that right after the show today, we have to go to Seattle or Margate because Michael is having the baseball fundraiser today down there at Maynard's in Margate.
At Maynard, yes.
So we'll get down there.
Also, thank you for Duck Donuts down the street here. They delivered us some donuts unprompted. They just showed up and gave us donuts.
Yeah,
So.
John McCain grabbed one right away.
Hey, listen, we got a lot of people walking by here. I guess they go to the beach this way. They're walking right by Capt'n Chucky's Crab Cake Company.
Listen, Sea Isle is great because you can walk from one end of downtown to the other and not break a sweat.
That's great.
Because everything's all in one section, just like we are. We're adjacent to JFK. We're right next to 42nd Street, Landis Avenue here in Sea Isle.
So we're just having a lot of fun down here. Want to let people know that the crab cakes. I had the shrimp salad. Which we're getting screamed at here. Well, it was It was really good. I'm gonna get some more of that on the way home today, Mike Carlin.
That's gonna be your dinner.
That's gonna be my lunch and dinner. But we're here in Sea Isle, and I have never, I'm in Ocean City. I haven't really made it to Sea Isle, but I'll have to start coming here more often.
Oh, Sea Isle. I mean, this is a great place, especially. I mean, it's for all different ages. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
But if you just turned 21. With all the bars that they have, and a lot of entertainment, a lot of things to look at, we'll say in a nice way. But I mean, this is a family town, and this is the town where you're going to have some fun. The restaurants are great, the bars are great. It's just a great town.
We're going to be a lot of people are going to be visiting with us today throughout the show.
Special guests just pop up.
Special guests just pop up. You never know who's going to be here. Of course, Jack Brooks, the president of the Ocean City Alumni Lifeguard Association, is here. Mayor Desiderio is going to be here. Dom Giordano from 1210 WPHT will be here. So we got a lot going on. Come on down and say hi. We're at Capt'n Chucky's Crab Cake Company at 4111 Landis Avenue in Sea Isle City. Come on down, say hi. We're giving away a limited edition Phillies Baseball. There's only 2,022 of them made. Come on down, put your name and your phone number, and at the end of the show today at 11:55, we'll give away the baseball. But they're also giving away crab cakes, all kinds of
Crab cake
stuff.
specials. I mean, they want to get you in the door because once you get in, you're going to see something you want to go home. They guarantee it.
At the bottom of the second hour, it's the Beach Patrol Report, and we will be joined by the brother of John McCann. Tom McCann will be with us. Of course, the McCann brothers are synonymous with lifeguarding in South Jersey. Tommy was down in it was in the captain at Sea Isle, and John McCann in Wildwood. So we're gonna have a lot of fun today.
Yeah, and coming back at the break, we'll be talking with former defensive coordinator, long resident right here of Sea Isle, Paul Guttner, and we're going to pick his brain
He's
about
a Sea Isle City guy.
He's a Sea Isle City. That's why he's here. Okay, we're going to pick his brain about the NFL this time of year.
So come on down and visit us. They got samples away that they're giving away. They got a young guy out here giving out samples. We got a big crowd filing in. So come on down, say hi. It's the Locker Room with Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, right here on 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN mobile app. Also, check out the website, the Locker Room, BillySchwein.com. You check us out there as we broadcast live on our YouTube channel.
10 seconds.
So check it out there. It's the Locker Room with Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, right here on 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN mobile app.
Today on ESPN Radio.
Here's the first one to Freeman, driven well, right center field. That one blasted, turning, looking out of here.
Freddie Freeman and the Los Angeles Dodgers storm into Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia to go head-to-head with Cal Schwarber and the Phillies.
Schwarber demolishes one.
Yes, sir.
The Dodgers and Phillies. Coverage begins today at 3:30 Eastern on ESPN Radio.
Listen to Major League Baseball on 97.3 ESPN.
Why would someone looking for a mortgage at the Jersey Shore take a loan from a company in Detroit or North Carolina or some other far-off place? Online mortgages promise a lot but don't always deliver. First Bank of Sea Isle City knows the Jersey Shore. We are local lenders. We use local appraisers and provide in-house processing. We understand the unique obstacles of financing in Cape May County. Don't take a chance. Local banking is better. Let us guide you. First Bank of Sea Isle City.
Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Have you ever noticed that when the afternoon light hits your floors, you can see everything, including dust?
So much dust.
And that floor dust gets kicked up into the air, compromising the quality of air you and your family breathe.
Eesh.
Swiffer Heavy Duty Sweeper is the fast and easy way to clean your floors with ultra-thick pads that trap and lock dust before it gets in the air. Just a couple minutes a day.
And dust is gone.
Swiffer Heavy Duty Sweeper. Proud partner of the American Lung Association.
Hey, it's Mike Gill. Trio North Wildwood is where casual elegance meets delectable dining. Experience the perfect blend of comfortable atmosphere and gourmet cuisine. Savor our chef-inspired dishes made with the freshest ingredients, featuring options for all tastes. Treat yourself to a night out at Trio North Wildwood and indulge in the ultimate dining experience. Reservations on Resi. Don't miss out on the taste sensation that is Trio North Wildwood. 700 New Jersey Avenue, North Wildwood. Chef-driven, quality-focused, TrioNW.com.
Texting privacy policy and terms and conditions posted at textplan.us. Texting enrolls for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message and data rates may apply. Reply stop, opt out. Go to nomoredraftywindows.com for full offer details.
Attention all homeowners. Do you know when to replace your windows? Feeling too hot or cold? It's time to replace. Fog between the glass. Time to replace. Spending too much on expensive energy that literally goes out the window? It's definitely time to replace. If you've put off replacing windows in your home because it's too expensive, here's great news. You can now get a free in-home window consultation and free price quote from Renewal by Andersen, the company with the most 5-star reviews among leading full-service window replacement companies. And right now, you can save $359 off every window and $887 off every door. Just text PLACE to 200-300 for your free consultation on top-quality affordable windows or patio doors for $0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for a year. That's right. You don't pay a dime for an entire year. Plus, save $359 off every window and $887 off every door. But hurry, these big dollar savings end this month. Text PLACE to 200-300 right now. Text the word PLACE to 200-300. Don't wait. Text PLACE to 200-300.
Hi, honey. Happy first day back at work. Can't wait to see you tonight. We are so proud of you.
Daddy, love you.
There are many reasons to start recovery. If you or someone you love is struggling with addiction, we are here to help.
15
Call us.
seconds.
Our trained counselors are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to help. Your recovery is within reach. Call 844-REACH-NJ to learn about medication that can support your recovery. A message from the New Jersey Department of Human Services.
Sports is what we do.
You're in your car, you're in your house, you're wherever you are. You're a sports fan.
97.3 ESPN.
Because if you weren't a sports fan, you wouldn't be listening.
WENJ HD, Millville, Atlantic City. A town square media station serving all of South Jersey.
Red 83!
Welcome to the locker room.
Vince Papali, welcome to the locker room.
I can smell it already, Philly. What's happening, buddy?
Von Hayes, welcome to the locker room with Billy Schwein.
Yeah, hey, Billy, how you doing out there?
Rich Gannon, welcome to the locker room, Rich.
Thanks, guys. It's great to be with you.
Great Bob McElwee, NFL referee.
Hey, Bill, how you doing?
Craig Berube. Craig, welcome to the locker room.
All right, thanks, Billy.
We have the real Pat Croce in the locker room.
Get me off the bench, Coach.
And now here's your host, Billy Schwein.
All right, we're back broadcasting live at the Capt'n Chucky's Crab Cake Company ribbon cutting ceremony right before here at 4111 Landis Avenue in Seattle City. Basically the grand opening. Mike Carlin is here with me today, and as he always is, in the locker room.
We are having fun in Seattle, a beautiful day, and our next guest, we're pretty lucky.
We are
pretty lucky right
rapid
here.
Fire.
Okay, so we have a former defensive coordinator sitting right next to us. It just happens to be this is his summer town. And when I was talking to him, I said, "Hey, we're doing a live remote." He's like, "Hey, I'll come by." A busy man, a family man. What's great about Paul, the more you get to know him, you'll see what the true character of his comes out. I mean, here's a guy that's been with Cincinnati. He's been with the Raiders. He's been most of the Vikings. Could have been a lot of places this year, let's just say. But he decided this is his kid's senior year in high school playing football.
Yeah, you don't want to miss
What's
that.
more important than that? And guess what? Would I be surprised? Would it surprise me at all next year if he's somewhere? Not at all. But this year, it's all about watching his kid play.
I just want to know how much Carlin paid to say all that.
No, it's true. It's true. It's just
Paul Gunther's with us.
It's his last year in high school. He's playing at Ocean City, and I would be sick to my stomach if I missed watching him play his last year.
What position is he play?
He's a tailback, safety, and a returner.
Okay. Got some speed.
Yeah, I don't know where he gets it from. He doesn't get it from me, but he can run fast.
There's no nepotism in football. You got to earn it.
No question.
Right?
You gotta
I
earn
mean, your dad could be the head coach of the Eagles, but if you're not cutting it, you're not cutting
Yeah,
it.
you're not on the field.
That's right. That's right.
So, Paul, this time of year for our local, listeners here that really don't know the ins and outs of football, we just watch it on TV. This is, in our mind, this is the slow months. But in the football world, it really isn't. The rookies are coming in. What's happening now that we may not know about?
The only slow months in the NFL anymore, because they've spread it out with the draft and all the Senior Bowl and the combines. The only dead period in the NFL truly is really mid-June to mid-July.
Is that right?
And for everybody, that's when it's real quiet. Now, as a coach and as managers, you get a little nervous because the guys go away. But right now, this time of year, after the draft's over, they come in and there's 3 phases of the offseason. So really, you have 3 weeks. After the draft, before the draft starts, 3 weeks to come in and weight train, and they meet. You meet on playbooks and weight train, and then there's 2 weeks which you would hear of. OTA is
Which they just finished. They
finished it. Some they're not having mini camp here, but you have 10 opportunities to practice, and typically you have 10 OTA practices. You can't do 11 on 11. You can't line up, and you could.
It's because of the collective bargaining, right?
Exactly,
Yeah.
but you try to stay on your feet best you can when you're working with your offense and defensive lines, and then you have a mandatory mini camp where it's mandatory that the players you can find a player for not being there, but the OTAs, that's all voluntary.
And I know, like Nick Sirianni, I think was quoted as saying, he said to his team, "What do you tell them?" He said, "Stay healthy and stay out of trouble."
Well,
because they're on their own. I mean, they're gone. They're on their own.
That's the most nerve-wracking thing is when you let the players go. Like ultimately, unfortunately, during like 4th of July weekend, the players will go to Vegas, they'll go to Cabo, wherever they go. and there's always an incident.
Yeah.
There's always something. You never want to wake up in the morning or get a call in the middle of the night and say, hey, it's one of our guys, and how are we going to deal with this, with the media and rolling it out. But that's the most nerve-wracking part of this time of year.
We got Paul Gunther with us. He's a longtime NFL assistant, but defensive coordinator in some spots. And like Mike said, alluded to, you want to see your son play. But by the way, my nephew, Cody Schweim, is going to be on the Ocean City football team. So tell your son to put him under his wing.
All right.
But right now, you want to see your son play.
Right.
But you want to also keep your foot in the door,
Yeah,
right? As far as being a football coach.
No question. I'll go I'll visit some camps in training camps just to go out and see how other teams operate, how they run their practice, how they run their meetings. It's always good to see how other people
Pick
are
their
doing
brains.
when you have time. It's not so much as the X's and O's things, but it's an operational thing of how they're running.
Dick Vermeil, when he left coaching the first time, he became he was an announcer for ABC in college football. He said that was really helped him keep in the game by watching him. Obviously, Keith Jones of the Flyers takes a position as president now, but he's been in the game for 20 years as a broadcaster.
Right.
So it's good to see what everybody's doing.
You pick up a little bit from
everybody.
You do, because as a broadcaster, you usually go on, like you're in there for a Sunday game. You come in on Friday. You watch Friday's afternoon practice, and typically a Friday practice or Saturday walkthroughs. You're kind of doing everything. The whole game plan's out there to watch, and it's just interesting to see how teams operate.
Come on down. We're broadcasting live at Capt'n Chucky's Crab Cake Company right here in Sea Isle City, 4111 Landis Avenue. We're giving away. We got a great limited edition customized Phillies baseball. There was only 2,022.
2,000. Just
2,000.
2,000.
Okay.
Yeah, there was 2,000 of these baseballs made. These are the same baseballs they use for the World Series. It's still in the plastic, so it hasn't been touched by any grimy hands like mine or anything like that.
It's going to be a collector's item.
Yeah. This is a collector's item. It's got the history of the ballpark on it. This is an official World Series baseball, and it comes with a little case holder you can put it in. So,
hey, Paul. So now we have you here. We were talking earlier about how a winning professional sports team galvanizes the whole community. Like you could be, if the Phillies are good, you're on the beach, listen to the game on the radio. You know what I mean? So as a coach, do you guys realize how important it is for the community to have a winner?
Certainly. You don't know that.
But you feel the pressure of that.
I'll just tell you a quick story. I was just out in Vegas playing in a member guest out there, and my partner was a high end guy in Google.
Right.
And he's from here, went to Lower Merion High School. He goes, I can remember sitting on my grandfather's porch or on the beach listening to the Phillies game. And it's amazing. Just the
juice. You get the feeling
especially when the team's good. When the team's playing good,
winning.
Yeah, team's winning. It's unbelievable.
Kyle Schwarber knocks another walk-off home run win. And when we played we did the replay, you should hear that the crowd went nuts.
Yes, it's great.
It's wonderful. Like, obviously, football's a little different because it's week by week. It's not every night.
Yeah.
But you still get that same feel, that same juice.
Yeah, there's more of a build-up in football.
That's what I was going to say. It's a build-up to Sunday.
Yeah, so it's a little bit different.
So last year we had a great year. We make it to the Super Bowl.
Yep.
I think the team that we have today is going to be the same team we're going to have on day one. How do you see this year being? Is it a little different than last year, or we just ride the wave? We're a good team. It's not a surprise to tell people we're being favored to go back to the Super Bowl.
Right.
Is there anything that you see that or another team that could be a little hiccup?
Unfortunately, we always say this because I've been on teams been 12-4, and you losing the playoffs. You don't get a chance to start at 12-4. It's a brand new team. Locker room. You have some instrumental pieces there. Obviously, a good football team, a good roster. Coaching staff's changed a little bit, but it's a new year, and you can never Like I said, they always say have a bigger windshield in a rearview mirror. You got to keep.
Paul, the players know. Like when you go into every year, everybody says they have the feeling that they're going to win.
Right.
But deep down inside, if you don't have the horses, the coaches have that same feeling too.
No, you don't. Everyone right now is saying the first day of training camp when they walk,
we're all going to win.
We're in
right.
boom. Here's the schedule. Here's what we need to do, and that's it. And then and then you get to about week 6, and you realize you're 1-5, and people are pointing fingers. So it's just unfortunately every year is different. Injuries happen, things happen off the field that you don't anticipate, and you got to be.
But that's where the character of a good team comes in. If you have good leadership, if you have good, like Jalen Hurts, let's just talk about Jalen Hurts. Great leader who's I think overachieved in a lot of areas where people didn't give him enough credit.
No question.
Does that play in a role when you said the guys go to Cobb or Vegas, or knowing that they have a leader as Jalen Hurts, they don't want to do it for him, not for the coaches?
I always said if you're paying the quarterback position, you better get a guy who obviously can make all the throws. He can make off-schedule plays. He's a galvanizer in a locker room. He's the leader of your football team. He's everything, and you pay that guy, and that's what this guy. He's tremendous. He's got all the intangible things. He's a good player, and when you have a guy like that, when your best players practice the hardest, those are the best teams always.
And they follow. So let me ask you this question. The Eagles have been I don't know if they've been scrutinized, Mike, but for getting all these Georgia Bulldogs.
SEC.
Pretty good team.
SEC.
They're
pretty good. Right.
But my point is that obviously it wasn't intentional because the Kobe Dean just happened to be there.
Right.
He fell.
Right.
But is that how do you feel about that?
Listen. I don't like Georgia. Like if that guy's the next best guy on your board,
grab
him. Now last time I checked, Georgia was pretty good at football. They won the national championship 52-7, whatever it was.
Right.
But they're good players. And
But I mean, you think that's Mike? You think that's by design? Like you obviously, if you're going to put together a team, you want to get from the best of the best.
Yeah.
And the SEC is the best.
Hey, if you got a wide receiver coming out of Murray State and you got a wide receiver coming out of Tennessee, in my mind, I'm thinking he's an SEC guy. I'll take Tennessee guy all day long.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's fully accurate because there's plenty of guys who went to big schools. Like Matt Lyon was a horrible NFL quarterback, but he won a Heisman Trophy, went to USC.
Right.
I mean, Paul, there's tons of guys.
I would just say if you have two guys on the board and you're taking one or the other, the guy in the SEC, like for instance, if I'm taking a corner, that corner's played against very good receivers week in and week out. Whereas if this guy may have played against one good guy from a smaller school, like hey, he played against this guy at Chattanooga, he's pretty good, and that's to me is now. Yeah. Ultimately, if there's a talent difference in both these guys, then you got to go with what you say.
Right, but like for example, a guy like Sauce Gardner, he played at Cincinnati.
All right.
He's becoming one of the best corners in the NFL.
Yeah, yep.
Josh Jobe started at Alabama. He could barely stay on the Eagles practice squad.
Right.
So it's not always an apples to apples comparison, Paul. And
right.
I mean, you're just looking for the best guy. You don't care where they come from.
Well, Sauce was he was like the first round. He was like top 10, right?
Yeah. He was a first round pick. Yeah.
And the guy from the Alabama guy,
undrafted free agent.
That's a difference. I mean, I'm saying to you, if you're picking like
you have two guys who have first round grades.
Correct.
Right.
Correct.
Paul, being a defensive coordinator, Eagles now we have a new one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and they got stars already in the locker room on defense.
Mm-hmm.
You walking in there, taking over. Are you pulling certain guys to the side, saying one-on-one, guys, this is my philosophy moving forward, or are you laying it out to the whole team?
I think it's real important as a leader of a unit. You have to know how to push individual buttons. So you got to get to know those people, especially your really good players, and then how you push the buttons of the entire unit. Because you'll know, hey, if something's going bad in practice or it's looking a little sluggish, I always had this little whistle. Hey, we got to to my good player, we have to get this thing going. So you got to be able to motivate both individual and group.
Really quick follow up. Can you talk a little bit about also the fact that the Eagles have this very interesting mix of young and old, and about balancing that because the old guys, I mean, they played under Jim Schwartz, they played under Jonathan Gannon. They got all these young guys coming from Georgia with a completely different setup.
I think it's when you have older guys and the younger players come in and say, hey, this is how you're supposed to, this is what it's like to be a pro. This is how you take care of your body, you train, you practice, you stay on your feet, you prepare throughout the week. It's so much easier when the younger players see it happening right in front of them in the locker room for them to follow suit, and then it just starts trickling down each and every year.
And we are in the locker room as we're broadcasting live from Captain Chucky's Crab Cake Company right here on Landis Avenue in Sea Isle City. Come on down. Plenty of giveaways, hats, shirts. The menu's phenomenal. We're giving away a limited edition Phillies baseball. Josh, this is a great giveaway item.
Yeah, so there was 2,000 of these baseballs made the same baseballs that Rawlings makes for the World Series. There's a little history of the ballpark on it. This is a Phillies World Series baseball you can win. All you got to do is come down to Capt'n Chucky's down here in Sea Isle, Landis Avenue. Check out the place. Sign up. We'll announce the winner at 11:55 before the ribbon cutting at 12.
All right, for over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey, just a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark with a friendly staff. It's no wonder why Circle Liquors was named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City, with the most competitive prices around. Circle Liquor Store is now a proud sponsor of the second hour of the locker room with Billy Schwein. Throwing a party, a wedding, 4th of July, let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out the website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 927-2921. They deliver at Circle Liquor Store in Summers Point, New Jersey. Folks, I'm here to tell you about Lavari Seafood Bar and Grill, located on Route 50 and Tuckahoe Road in Petersburg, just 8 minutes over Ocean City's 34th Street Bridge. It's an old school bar, 18 big screen TVs. Daily specials are open every day at 11 a.m., celebrating 15 years in business. When you get down there, say hello to Renee and Kim, the bartenders. Thursday night is wing night, dollar wings, $2.50 domestic drafts. Live music every Friday night. Hey, if you want to book a private party, call my good friend Dave Lavari, 609-628-2225. All right, when we return, by the way, Paul, thank you so much for sitting in with us. We really appreciate it.
8 horse today, Angel of Empire. I was at the Belmont to watch American Power win, first time in 37 years. Greatest sporting event I've ever been to.
Listen, I've been to the Kentucky Derby, Mike, and I got to tell you, it's a bucket list.
Yep.
You got to go.
Yep. It's awesome.
Paul, we'll have to have you back as we get closer to the football season in August. But I also want to have you back when we got to talk about a big event coming to Ocean City.
Battle of the Beach.
Battle of the Beach.
Yeah,
and who's coming? There's a lot of people in the area. I have no idea who's coming.
There's a lot of
and it's a who's who.
It is. It's really cool.
Thanks, Paul.
No problem. My pleasure.
All right, when we return, we'll have more here in the locker room with Billy Schwein and Mike Carlin right here on 97.3 ESPN.
It's the Stanley Cup Final on Sports USA, and we're in Florida as the Vegas Golden Knights clash on the coast with the Panthers. The Panthers will defend home ice with Stahl, Montour, and Bobrovsky in net.
Blocked by Delphi and a sprawling save by Bobrovsky.
The Knights' talent runs deep with Waugh, Carrier, and Smith. It's Game 4 of the Stanley Cup Final, Knights at the Panthers, tomorrow on your home for the Stanley Cup Final, Sports USA.
Exclusively on 97.3 ESPN FM, South Jersey's sports leader.
Ocean City's real estate market is red hot. You need an agent that has the knowledge and expertise to help. Contact Ocean City's top agent, Mark Grimes. Mark has been selling real estate for 30 years in South Jersey. He can answer all your real estate questions and find you the perfect property. He's available anytime on his cell at 609-425-2042. When Philadelphia star athletes are looking for a house at the beach, they contact Mark Grimes, specializing in buying and selling vacation homes, single-family homes, condominiums, and duplexes, residential and commercial, as well as new construction projects or investment opportunities. Mark Grimes, he's your agent at the beach. Give him a call right now, 609-425-2042, or check out his website at grimes.com.
Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza, the pizza you're gonna love. It's got the freshest taste that you'll find any place. Randazzo's Pizza, there's one right nearby. Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza. It's a pizza like you never had before. Eat it or take it home, no matter where you roam. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find.
Why would you call anyone else besides Randazzo's Pizzeria and Family Restaurant, 34th and Asbury Avenue in Ocean City. Open year-round, 7 days a week, offering free delivery on the whole island and to the beach. Pizza, pasta, salads, entrees, subs, paninis, and wraps. Voted best of the shore. Call 814-1600. 814-1600.
Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson & Sons for electrical, they're number one.
Hi, this is ex-Philadelphia Eagles tight end Ken Dunnick, and I'm the current publisher of Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine, and I'm asking you to become a Camden County police officer and help make our city a better place to live. The Camden County Police Department is now hiring for sworn officers who are going to make a difference in our community. The first year's salary for the position is $51,000. So join the effort today to be part of something bigger than yourself. Visit CamdenCountyPD.org to apply online. That's CamdenCountyPD.org. Thank you.
Now your ideas don't have to wait. Now they have everything they need to come to life. Dell Technologies and Intel are creating technology that loves ideas, loves expanding your business, evolving your passions. We push what technology can do.
10 seconds.
So great ideas can happen right now. Find out how to bring your ideas to life at Dell.com. Welcome to Now.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein on 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live. The Locker Room is in Seattle City at the ribbon cutting ceremony right here. 4111 Landis Avenue in Seattle. Capt'n Chucky's Crab Cake Company. Come on down. We got hats. We have shirts. We have a commemorative limited edition customized Phillies baseball. We're giving away. You got to come down, sign your name and your phone number. And at 11:55 today, we'll give out a ball to a lucky winner. And we're here at the grand opening. We got a lot of people here, Mike Carlin.
We got Eagles fans. We got Temple fans. We got Phillies fans. We got everybody
Tons
here.
of people walking by now. Capt'n Chucky's, they're up and coming all over the Delaware Valley. We got one in Seattle. Right now, let's talk to the owner of Capt'n Chucky's,
Jason Latier.
How you doing, Jay?
Good, Billy.
This is
Nice
Mike
to see you.
Carlin, my
Mike, how you
co-host.
doing, Mike?
Pleasure to meet you.
We know each other way back when I came here. John McCann says, "You know Jay," and I never knew your last name. We know each other to see each other. But he says, "You know Jay." Of course, as soon as I saw you, we know each other from Chickies and Pete's.
Chickies and Pete's in Ocean City. You used to park cars together.
Yeah, that's right.
Park my
Yeah,
car.
man. Yeah. So how you doing, man?
Things look really good.
Tell us how you got into Capt'n Chucky's.
So there's always been a Capt'n Chucky in Delaware County, Newtown Square, Delaware County. Used to serve a bunch of food to independent retailers, as well as some bars and restaurants. I opened up my first independent store on 2014 in Huntington Valley. My second store opened up in 2019. The pandemic hit. Business going pretty good.
Because people were taking out.
Correct. It was a take and bake, and that's what we are.
Take and bake. There you go,
Take and bake. So
It's a seafood market.
Correct.
True
Seafood market. But we also, not everybody wants seafood all the time. So once I bought the company, I started instituting other products, such as like Stock's Pound Cakes we have here in Sea Isle.
Did you ever have that? Killer.
Really
That's a Philly. That's a Philly thing. That's a Philly thing.
The Pierogi Kitchen. We have Stromboli's from Marshanna's Bakery in Roxborough. But no, to get back to how I got involved. So, like I said, I bought my first store in 2014, second one in 19.
That's awesome.
And Chuck came to me one day and said, "Listen, I'm 75. I'm looking to retire. Would you be interested in buying my company?" So I put an investment group together, headed by me and Greg Ott.
Okay.
And that's what we decided to do.
Well, it's great. And then, of course, John McCann, I've known John. We do the Beach Patrol report. And when he told me about it, I'm like, no way. Then when he said I knew you, it now comes full circle. Yep. It's a sports show, and I want to talk to you about. I want to ask you about this. You're a bartender. You were a bartender. You still there?
I'm not.
Okay. You were a bartender at Chickies and Pete's right in South Philly. How important is it to have a winning sports organization for the restaurants, the bars, the businesses around this area?
Not only is it your Friday, your Saturday watching, once they win, it carries on into Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
So winning sports is everything. I mean, the parade, we made our most money ever at Chicken and Peas the day of the parade.
And everybody's happy. It's not just the cook that's in the back that no one knows about. He's in a good mood. Everybody's in the good mood, and it just everybody enjoys it. Got to be a winner.
Absolutely.
I came here last week. Josh and I came here to look at the logistics, the setup, and everything, and they gave me some samples. I'm not a big crab cake guy, but the crab cake that they gave me was phenomenal. But the seafood, the shrimp salad,
that's what you like.
It was unbelievable. That sticks. I got to get a big. I got to get a big vat of that.
That's dinner
bring
tonight.
That's dinner, lunch, and dinner for 'em.
The shrimp salad's great. I mean, we always use wild caught Gulf Mexican shrimp in everything we use. That's the key. And not only that, but the different independent store owners is also the key.
Right.
Is everybody using your spec?
Yes,
so the crab cake that I get here is the same crab cake I would get somewhere else.
I create the crab cakes ourselves, and we ship them fresh to each one of the stores 3 times a week.
So you must have like a commissary where
I
you're
have
making.
a 15,000 square foot commissary in
Is that
Newtown Square,
right?
Delaware.
Wow.
Yes,
That's the way to do it. And
That's
ship
the way
it
to
out
do
from there.
Yeah, so we have down the shore. There's one in Sea Isle. There's one in Ocean City that's been there 5 years, and the other one 4 years. And we just thought this was a perfect mix here in Sea Isle City, especially with John McCann.
I'm in the food business, so I'm asking some questions that maybe he may not know. But is there a certain spec that you spec out for a certain crab for your crab cakes? Is it a blend? Some people can use a jumbo, lumbo.
So we have 7 different kind of crab cakes. So
okay.
Our most popular is the Smith Island and the Philomena, which is basically the same exact crab cake, but the Philomena is a little bit larger. But that's made with colossal crab meat as well as jumbo lump crab meat mixed together with a mild cream sauce. It's all meat, no filler.
When you hear people say, you know, my crab cakes are Merlin style, what does that mean? Just a spice, different spices in it?
It adds Chesapeake spice to it.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Very good. Well, Jay, man,
that's
this is
awesome.
awesome.
Thanks
We're
for
going to
having
get
me
Dom Giordano as your spokesman. We're going to get him in here and say a few words to us.
Great.
And this is pretty cool, man.
Yeah, man. I appreciate it. Thank you so
All
much,
right,
guys.
thank you.
Appreciate it.
All right, here we are broadcasting live at Capt'n Chucky's Crab Cake Company in Sea Isle City. And right now, we're gonna bring in a legend.
This is a legend.
Radio legend is here. He's a spokesman for Capt'n Chucky's. Dom Giordano from WPHT 1210 in Philadelphia. Good
Well, thanks for
morning,
having
Dom.
me.
This is I'm Billy Schwein. This is Mike Carlin, my co-host.
Pleasure to meet you.
Good to meet you guys. I listen to you when I'm down the shore. I've heard you many
and I
times.
listen to you when I'm home.
Well, thank you. Thanks very
Because I live in
much.
California. Dom, you're the spokesperson for this this business, Capt'n Chucky's. I know Jay from when he was a bartender at Chickies and Pete's.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's where he learned how to make a business now into 20 Capt'n Chucky's locations.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's all due to me. No, it's
there you go.
It's due to his I mean, they have a new partnership with Vera Pasta, the banging crab, and the lobster ravioli. So just tremendous stuff from Capt'n Chucky's.
Hey, Dom, you what you do on the radio over the years, it's obviously you're a little controversial, but we need voices like you to give both sides of the story, right? Do you take heat for that over the years? How much heat do you take?
Well, you include death threats and things like that. That would be.
He's here. He made it today. So this week he was
amazed
good.
by that because as a sports guy, I mean,
Yeah.
I've had like emails sent to the people saying,
Right.
watch it, but you got to really watch what you say.
No, well, our job
I
is,
do
yeah. Well, in the world of sports in Philadelphia, though, you can get people pretty fired up. I mean, it
Quick,
is
too.
quickly, too.
You say one wrong thing.
Yeah. So do you guys center on Philadelphia sports mainly?
Basically Phillies, Flyers, Sixers, Eagles, Villanova, Temple, things like that.
Exactly. And is it here the same thing 90% of the time, Philadelphia Eagles? Like, who's going to be the third?
We could talk Philadelphia Eagles 7 days a week.
That's what I mean. Exactly.
Sixers,
All year round.
Sixers are 1A.
Oh, they are now.
Sixers are 1A.
And it's not so much just the sport; it's the drama behind it.
It's everything
Right.
about it.
Well, I'm a basketball guy. I got cut at LaSalle, but I been called upon to opine on basketball. And if the Sixers bring back Harden, it's going to be very difficult for me. Very difficult.
I'm praying they don't. Praying.
Well, hey,
I say a prayer every night.
Well, I like candles.
The Suns just let go of Paul, right?
Yeah. He's guess
Well,
what?
he too-
Guess
Well,
what? He's
it's
either
not
going
exactly
back
a
there.
done deal.
He's either going back there or the Lakers. So, and we don't want him.
And do you guys talk as much? The only thing I don't like about sports, I'm friends with all the guys in Philadelphia, is the cap and all that type of versus the sport itself.
Right.
And that's where we are with Harden. If they don't bring him back, I'm a fan of the owner should be able to spend whatever money he wants.
Right.
And you can't do that. We'd only have $12 million, which today
Spread
gets you
it
a guy
out.
off the street in Sea Isle, probably. Yeah.
We don't really get into too much of the
Billy, you
business
lean
end.
on me for that.
Yeah,
so.
Okay.
He's
all
the
right.
numbers
I
guy.
am, you know what I am, Dom? I'm the hype.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm the excitement. I'm like I live.
I've heard it. Yeah,
I have
exactly.
I have my heart.
And
on
what's
my
your
sleeve.
favorite sport? Football?
Yeah, football, but
Okay.
I love them all. I mean,
Mine's basketball.
Yeah, basketball. Yeah.
So you
Well-
you brought up a good thing when I heard about LaSalle. A good friend is there now.
Yeah,
For
exactly.
Dunphy.
Right. Fran Dunphy. Yeah.
I mean, just a great guy. And I'm praying that he can I know he's not going to be there for a long time, but I'm hoping that he can turn some things around.
Well, Sal looked
where he'll
better.
pass it
I
on.
went to
That's what I
several
mean.
games this year.
A little
they
better
went
this year, be a
But
little better
imagine,
next year.
guys, I have producers. I told my producer yesterday, there's going to be a 3-part documentary in July on Showtime on Wilt Chamberlain using an AI-generated Wilt's voice. And he said he's overrated. Wilt Chamberlain's not as magical as you. Just imagine that. What Wilt would be like today with the type of coverage that we have, et cetera.
Yeah.
The little that we knew when he scored 100 points, he came back in a small car with the Knicks team piling into the car. It's not like that today.
Well, Dom, listen, thank you so much.
Well, thank you. Thanks for
stopping in.
having me.
We really appreciate it. We want everybody to come down to Capt'n Chucky's right here on 4111 Landis Avenue in Sea Isle.
Well, thanks, guys. Thanks very much. Thanks for the work that you do.
All right, there he is, Dom Giordano from 1210 WPHT. For over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. Just a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark with a friendly staff. It's no wonder why Circle Liquors was named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City, with the most competitive prices around. Circle Liquor Store is now a proud sponsor of the second hour of the locker room with Billy Schwein. Throwing a party, wedding, the 4th of July. Let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out the website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. That's Circle Liquor Store in Summers Point, New Jersey. Hey, there's a cool wind blowing at Maserati, the main line, located in Devon, PA, just minutes away from Center City, Philadelphia. It's the all-new Maserati Gregale SUV has officially arrived. Visit them today to experience it for yourself with class-leading space, advanced driving, and technology features. Their Gregale makes every journey a thrilling experience. From your daily commute to weekend road trips, the Maserati Gregale elevates every moment into something truly special. Test drive the all-new Gregale for yourself and experience how it makes every day exceptional. Visit them online at motml.com or give them a call at 484-804-4800. That's 484-804-4800. Ask for Michael Pileggi to schedule your test drive today. When we return, we'll continue with more here in the locker room with Billy Schwein and Mike Carlin as we broadcast live from Capt'n Chucky's ribbon-cutting ceremony right here in Sea City on 97.3 ESPN.
Coming up on the next edition of the Sports Bash with Mike Gill.
Hey, it's Mike Gill. Coming up on Monday, we'll look back at the Phillies weekend against the Dodgers, plus what's next for the Sixers and Flyers as their off seasons are here. Of course, we got all that, plus the NBA Finals and more. That's all coming up Monday on the Sports Bash.
The Sports Bash, weekdays from 2 to 6 on 97.3 ESPN, South Jersey's sports leader.
Train presents The Unstoppables. Those captains of comfort, those gargantuans of the guarantee, those satisfaction savants who persevere perilously beyond probability as the raconteurs of reliability. Here's to Train's heralded heroes of heating and air conditioning, those comfort kings with a tireless tenacity for total turnaround. The Train Comfort Specialists. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Hi, this is Joe Lenigan, owner of Lenigan Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call us today for your free train system quote at 609-399-1200 or online at ocnjplumber.com. And please don't forget to ask for the military and senior discount.
Call and again and again. Call and again and again.
Hundreds of Volkswagens in stock and on sale. Hundreds of Mitsubishis, even 100 electric Bintelli golf carts in stock and on sale at Tom's River Auto Group. And not one a penny over sticker. Plus, Tom's River Auto has a
Hey, Billy, 2 minutes.
bonus. $500 off just for showing up in a team jersey, hat, socks, whatever. How easy is that? New or used, Tom's River's got plenty, but hurry. On sale, they're flying. Click Tom'sRiverAutoGroup.com.
Do you want to get in shape and feel great and look better on the beach? At Local Gym and Fitness, located at 908 Asbury Avenue, you can accomplish your goal. 4 local guys with a passion and experience in fitness wanted to open a gym that delivers a quality, hospitable, clean, and friendly environment. Don't be intimidated. Be a local. Local Gym has the best equipment around with 4 fully loaded Olympic and CrossFit platforms, Jacob's ladders, Stairmasters, bikes, and ergs. Local Gym and Fitness provides quality trainers to lend their expertise with all your training needs. They're open 7 days a week. Memberships are affordable. So be a local at Local Gym and Fitness. Call them today at 609-545-8732 or go online at localgymandfitness.com.
1 minute.
See you there.
Texting enrolls you in recurring automated marketing text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
Tired of wasting your money on testosterone booster products that just don't work? We don't blame you. That's why Nugenix Total T lets you try before you buy. Just text HOT to 369-369 to claim your complimentary sample. Why have millions of men already trusted Nugenix for a man-boosting increase in their testosterone levels? Well, nothing else is like it. It contains testofen, a patented key ingredient shown to work. Nugenix Total T boosts free and total testosterone levels to help you feel better at work, in the
30
gym, seconds,
And
fellas.
Bedroom. It's the #1 doctor recommended brand and #1 at GNC and #1 at Walmart. But don't take our word for it. Try before you buy. If it works, keep using it.
20
If not, keep
seconds.
the sample. You've got nothing to lose, but you could gain energy, muscle, drive, even more passion. Text HOT to 369-369. Do it now, and we'll also send you a bottle of Nugenix Thermal
10.
Max, our newest, most powerful fat burner ever. Absolutely free. Text HOT to
5 seconds.
369-369. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Now, more of The Locker Room with Billy Schwein on 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN free mobile app.
All right, we're back here, broadcasting live from the Capt'n Chucky's Crab Cake Company right here in Seattle
It's a party.
City.
It
And the
is a
ribbon
party here now.
cutting ceremony is going on right now as we speak. The mayor, Desiderario, is here, all the dignitaries. And now it's time for the Beach Patrol Report, brought to you by McCann Realtors of Seattle City, 4111 Landis Avenue. Knowledge, experience, integrity, and dedication. For rental and sales, call 609-263-7422 or go online at McCannRealtors.com. And also by the Ocean City Beach Patrol Lifeguard Alumni Association, celebrating 125 years. And joining us right now for the Beach Patrol Report is former chief of the Seattle City Beach Patrol, Tommy McCann.
Hey, Billy, thanks for having me here today.
Give me a handshake.
My
There
man.
you go.
Good, yeah.
Tommy, good to see you. Your brother's got a grand opening here. Did he cut you in?
my payments, crab cakes.
There you go.
Tommy, the McCann family is synonymous. We talked about this earlier with lifeguarding in South Jersey. You and your brother have been part of the fabric of the Beach Patrol up and down South Jersey, from Wildwood, obviously you in Seattle City. It's a great time of year for you,
right?
But also because of the racing, we cover the racing and the competitiveness of these athletes.
Right. We're very, very, very proud that we're part of this rich tradition of the South Jerseys and the competitions and being part of the lifeguard culture. And what I think we're most important to say is that the safety across the board in South Jersey, from Brigantine to Cape May Point, is something that people need to recognize what it used to be years ago without any lifeguards.
Right.
And that wasn't a pretty picture. It was an ugly picture, but we've had great beach patrols do great things over the course of time. And even go South Jersey beach patrols, a lot of people don't realize this. We had national champion beach patrols in this area. And people around the United States not familiar with that. Ocean City won the Nationals 3 times in a row. Atlantic City won the Nationals also several times. Ventnor Beach Patrol won the Nationals back in the 30s and 40s and 50s, until we end up getting our own set of races here.
Okay.
Those races were out there, and we were winning them from the South Jersey area.
Yeah, and Mike, I don't know if you know this, but Tom McCann is a historian. And you're working on a book.
Yeah, I wrote a couple of books about Seattle City.
Okay.
But now what I've done is I've concentrated on what I just talked about. Brigantine to Cape May Point. I'm going to do a little piece of history on each city.
Right.
And I'm doing, and it's finalizing, where I'm talking about different characters in a great term. I mean different characters along the South Jersey coast that were legends in lifeguarding.
We've had a lot of legends over the years.
Yes.
I mean, you just recently with the Margate crew of Graves and
Gowdy.
Yeah. and then McGrath and Duffy.
McGrath and Duffy
Longport.
and Funk and whoever he
Funk,
wrote.
that's who we had on last week.
We had David Funk on last week. Yeah.
Well, he's the Tom Brady of rowing. Yeah. Really.
Yeah,
He's an amazing athlete, and he continues to. I mean, he has such a disciplined way of keeping himself in great shape. And as a result, he can stay competitive with guys that are 21, 25 years old and still win. He's still winning. But we've had guys like that. There was a guy named Ron Kirk.
Yeah, Ron Kirk. No, he's a legend.
He's a legend himself.
Jack Brooks is a legend. He doesn't even know it.
Yeah, Jack is a legend. And there was a guy, used to be a guy named John Carey from Ocean City.
Yes.
And Tommy Oves from Ocean City.
Oh, Tommy, I know Tommy.
Yeah, Tommy Oves. Yeah,
the Oves I mean, his son was a great rower. And the greatness doesn't come from because you win in the South Jerseys, because the list of people that didn't win the South Jerseys is as impressive as the list that won the South Jerseys.
But you know what I like about it too, Mike? It's like we talk Phillies, Flyers. We have these athletes right here on the beach. You come down on Jack Brooks has even talked about this. We come down on a Friday night and you can see top-notch athletes competing against each other for supremacy in South Jersey.
Pride. The key word there is pride. They're
Pride.
taking pride in their town.
Pride.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And we've had guys that rode for South Jersey, lifeguard races, that have given up rowing in the IRAs and the Dad Vales so they come rowing to South Jersey because they wanted that title so much to win the South Jersey title. And there were so many guys that were so close to it, like I almost won. Like Mark Brestol from Lang City, for example. He took second 3 times in the South Jersey. One time by like a bow ball.
Right.
But he didn't get it. But he's on that list of guys that didn't get it. That's as impressive as the guys that did get it.
Well, just like a horse race, you win by a nose. Right. You know what I mean? Well, listen, Tommy, thank you so much for stopping by. We're going to get Jack Brooks in here to speak a little bit, but this is such a great day. We're celebrating the grand opening of Capt'n Chucky's Crab Cake Company right here in Seattle.
Well, let me tell you something. I could say this about Jack Brooks. I'm glad I'm before him rather than after, because he'll be a hard act to follow. Okay, Jack.
I want to remind people there's a fundraiser today at Maynard's for the. Let me read this here. Mike Gill said the A-Shore Baseball fundraiser today at Maynard's in Margate from 2 to 7. I'll be down there. Mike Gill, Josh Hennig will be down there. Come on down and say hi. And then, of course, we're going to get Jack Brooks in here. He's the president of the Lifeguard Alumni, Ocean City Lifeguard Alumni Association. And you guys, Jack, by the way, good morning.
Good morning.
Nice to see you. You're having a fundraiser tomorrow.
The current Beach Patrol guys are having a fundraiser for exactly what we were talking about, the things around competition. City will pay lifeguarding and things, but the competition, it's usually pass the hat, raise some funds.
You're on your own.
And you're on your own.
Lifeguard ball tickets you guys used to
We
sell.
used to do that. Yeah, that was legendary as well. But today,
Jack would come to a house, sell a ticket, and never leave because it was free. Adult
usually they
beverages.
treated you very well. When the first house, you never may have not have made it past there. But you didn't think they noticed you on the beach, but they certainly did. You know. And
Well, I didn't notice you, Jack.
But it's supporters like that really help the competition. You know, we've raised, when we were talking about these legendary lifeguards, we've had people who've competed internationally.
Yeah.
And we've passed the hat, like with our alumni association, we raised over $4,000 to send people over to Egypt and places like that to go and compete. And it really is this culture that comes out of South Jersey, something about being a guard. Certainly, it's not about, like many people go to Penn State. Only a few play football or basketball or whatever. But they're part of the culture of Penn State.
Absolutely.
We are Penn State. We are South Jersey Lifeguards, and there's a lot of good-natured rivalry.
It's a great fraternity.
Lots of good-natured rivalry.
Yeah.
You know, the McCanns are so supportive. They have this Brennan McCann series. It's older guards. They row at 7:30 in the morning on Saturdays, and they're still doing it. And it's because these guys have pulled it together. But they welcome everybody.
So it's the Ocean City Beach Patrol fundraiser. It's Sunday, June 11th from 6 to 9 at the Oreos.
Tomorrow at the Oreos, and it's 6 to 9.
$32 at the door.
That's right. Yep, there's food. There'll be some giveaway items. There'll also be a silent auction and things like that. So it really will be a good time trying to get these kids started in the summer so that the racing continues.
Hey, Jack, on a serious note, because I wouldn't have gotten into this if it wasn't for Chuck Betson.
Yeah.
Chuck is no longer with us, but Chuck was on the Beach Patrol, and I learned from Chuck Betson.
That's right.
I got in the radio because of Chuck. And because of Chuck, and of course I've known you guys, I was on the Longport Beach Patrol myself, but if it wasn't for Chuck, he kind of passed the torch to me, if you will, a little bit. And it's really turned into a big thing. We broadcast live at the Margate Memorials, at the South Jersey Lifeguard Championships, and we've gotten. I mean, people just love it.
You know, people do. When you're immersed in it, you go to one lifeguard race. You're standing on the beach some sunset evening, and you're looking. And I'm telling you, there's nothing like it. And it's a free ticket.
Yeah.
You know, so that's what makes it so amazing. It doesn't cost anything to come down and watch it. And I had a couple of our listeners that have heard me earlier. They said, gosh, Jack, I've always wanted to go to one of those Lifeguard races. So as the season goes on, we'll be telling them a little bit more where it is and when it is.
Yeah, we'll go over the race. And once the races start, Mike, we interview the actual competitors.
As soon as they come out of the water.
The access they give me, Jack, is phenomenal. They know I'm there to promote them. They would be rowing, just getting in after a quarter-mile row.
That's right.
Spent. But they're, sucking wind.
You and I have done interviews. One of the guys, he says, wait a minute, and he heaves.
Yeah.
He left it all on the beach.
But, Jack, that access is what makes radio.
It is what makes radio. And I think it is, again, the stories, and it's the stories behind the people. All of these folks, simple summer job. They came and they sat in the pine box for a few summers, or something, and then they go on to great careers. Yeah. And we have people, when you look at doctors, lawyers, Indian chiefs, people, of all ilk that wind up with this simple summer job, but the camaraderie, the culture, the responsibility is what brings them together, and that lasts a lifetime. Yes. It really does. We say lifeguards for life, and you just mentioned a name like Chuck Betson. Look how his legacy and memory is living on, Lord.
Yes.
Well beyond his mortal life.
I just felt compelled to bring him up. Looking at you with your Ocean City Beach Patrol shirt there, which is an iconic symbol of Lifeguard.
Ocean City's best pizza, or cold beer, please.
One cold beer, please. All right, Jack, we've got to roll. We're broadcasting live. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
As we broadcast live from Capt'n Chucky's Crab Cake Company right here on Landis Avenue in Seattle. It's a beautiful day. Come on out. They're giving away samples of some
of the crab cakes.
The crab cakes.
The menu, they got some specials going on for today only. We have the baseball we're giving out any minute. So stop by if you can really quick. We're getting ready to wrap this up.
All right.
Let's eat.
The first hour of the locker room, for over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. Just a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark. With a friendly staff, it's no wonder why Circle Liquors was named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City, with the most competitive prices around. Circle Liquor Store is now a proud sponsor of the second hour of the locker room with Billy Schwein. Throwing a party? Let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Wedding, 4th of July party, you name it, they have what you need. Check out their website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. That's Circle Liquor Store in Summers Point, New Jersey. Hey, just about everybody in our area has heard about the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine that's run by ex-Philadelphia tight end Ken Dunnick. But were you aware of their private business network they call the Legacy Club? Every month they hold private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia and South Jersey that attract over 200 top business people. If you have an interest in attending one of these events to see if it's a fit for your business, send an email to ken@jerseymanmagazine.com or give them a call at 856-912-4007 for more information. All right, when we return, we'll wrap it up. We'll give away the baseball and a whole lot more. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein and Mike Carlin, live from Capt'n Chucky's Crab Cake Company in Seattle City, right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Today on ESPN Radio.
Here's the first one to Freeman, driven well, right center field. That one blasted, turning, looking out of here.
Freddie Freeman and the Los Angeles Dodgers storm into Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia to go head-to-head with Cal Schwarber and the Phillies.
Schwarber demolishes one.
The Dodgers and Phillies. Coverage begins today at 3:30 Eastern on ESPN Radio.
Listen to Major League Baseball on 97.3 ESPN.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson and Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson and Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson and Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson and Sons for electrical, they're number one.
Every year, hundreds of children suffer from unintentional injuries or death due to unsecured guns. Camden County and Moms Demand Action South Jersey are asking for your help to reduce gun violence by spreading the Be Smart message.
Store guns unloaded, locked, and separate from ammunition. And talk to other parents about secure gun storage.
It's up to us to prevent these tragedies and save lives. Visit CamdenCounty.com/BeSmart to learn how we can stop gun accidents and deaths together.
You want the best Mexican food in South Jersey? Go to Red's Jersey Mex.
Hey, this is Reds. Come visit us at 11th and Haven in Ocean City, New Jersey, where we have been cooking up the best Mexican food, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, fajitas, enchiladas, Jersey fresh salads, and so much more since 2004 using only the finest ingredients available.
That's right. Go to Red's Jersey Mex. Call for takeout at 609-399-2272 or dine in. That's Red's Jersey Mex, 11th and Haven in Ocean City, 609-399-2272 or RedsJerseyMex.com. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram at Red's Jersey Mex Cafe.
Texting privacy policy and terms and conditions posted at textplan.us. Texting enrolls for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message and data rates may apply or apply stopped, opt out. Go to nomoredraftywindows.com for full offer details.
Attention all homeowners. Do you know when to replace your windows? Feeling too hot or cold? It's time to replace. Fog between the glass? Time to replace. Spending too much on expensive energy that literally goes out the window? It's definitely time to replace. If you've put off replacing windows in your home because it's too expensive, here's great news. You can now get a free in-home window consultation and free price quote from Renewal by Andersen, the company with the most 5-star reviews among leading full-service window replacement companies. And right now, you can save $359 off every window and $887 off every door. Just text PLACE to 200-300 for your free consultation on top-quality affordable windows or patio doors for $0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for a year. That's right. You don't pay a dime for an entire year. Plus, save $359 off every window and $887 off every door. But hurry, these big dollar savings end this month. Text PLACE to 200-300 right now. Text the word PLACE to 200-300. Don't wait. Text PLACE to 200-300.
South Jersey has been traveling with Philly sports trips for
30
years.
seconds.
Don't miss summer baseball trips to Pittsburgh, July 28th with ESPN host Mike Gill, and the ultimate San Diego trip September 2nd. For any diehard Philly fan listening, it's time to check out the full trip lineup at PhillySportsTrips.com.
15.
They take care of the flight, hotel, game tickets, and throw the best tailgates around. Philly Sports Trips knows South Jersey and is even partnered with the famous
5
Ernest
seconds.
and Son Meat Market and bring a team. Make this season the best one yet. Book a trip at PhillySportsTrips.com.
You're listening.
All right, the locker room is back here at Capt'n Chucky's Crab Cake Company in Seattle City. The locker room, Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin. Mike, man,
We could be here all day.
we could be here all day.
All day. I mean,
You know,
this is-
we're going to eat
this has been
pretty
fun.
well, right?
Yeah.
We're going to
Have a
cake.
nice lunch, yeah.
They just had the ribbon cutting ceremony, and there's I can't believe how many people are here.
Yeah,
It's unbelievable.
He's a big name.
Yeah.
You know.
Also,
Billy, welcome to Seattle. I know.
Yeah,
I know you don't. You don't realize.
I'm an
these
Ocean
things.
City guy, but I got to start coming to
You
Seattle.
guys are coming to Seattle,
Yes,
Billy.
sir.
Like I'm to my side of the bridge.
Now, there are a lot of people here. We've talked to Dom Giordano, Jay Lauder, the owner,
mayor.
the mayor. We've had everybody. There's a lot of people here, but this is going to be a great location to pick up seafood.
Oh, you're right in the middle
Right
of
on
town right here.
You're
You come
walking
in
home
town,
off the
boom.
beach, and you're here.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be the place. It's like any other bit. You put out a good product at a good price, people come. It's that simple.
And the beautiful
he's
thing,
doing that.
and the beautiful thing is, it's within walking distance. So
Yeah.
the whole downtown. You can come here.
Yeah.
You can pick up your food either to or from home. Maybe you can take it to the beach with you. You know, you could do that as well.
I mean, this is a true seafood market, and that's what people want.
So we're having so much fun here. We talked about the Belmont. We talked to little Phillies. We talked to the Eagles with Paul Gunther, longtime NFL defensive coordinator. But the NBA playoffs or championship was last night. The Nuggets won 3-1 now.
3-1 going home. It's over.
Okay.
It's
And
over.
also the LPGA is in town. Josh.
Can we mention real quick about the NBA?
Sure.
Can I just have a moment?
I
with
love it
Carlin
when you
here?
talk about. I love
have
it
a
when
moment.
Let's have a moment, Carlin. Okay.
You bond.
Who won the game last night?
The Nuggets.
Denver.
Okay, but how did they win the game?
How they,
I felt
very easily that Miami didn't make any shots.
Murray.
the three his shooting.
No,
you're right. He
I'm
was
talking
on fire.
about Miami makes shots during the game. They don't
Right.
miss shots in either game.
But the point is that Jokic got in foul trouble.
Yeah.
And his team still won.
He went off the court with 10. They were leading by 10. He
Yeah.
came back on the court. They were still leading by 9.
Right. This is an example of why the Sixers have to build around Embiid. We have to stop expecting the guy to do it by
supporting
himself.
cast, Josh.
Thank you.
That's
Yes.
all they need, and they haven't had it.
Jamal Murray was amazing last night.
He was unbelievable. It was a
He's
great
a
game
star.
to watch.
He is a star now.
Can Maxey be that?
In 2-3 years, not next year.
Okay.
Okay. And guess what? In 2-3 years, what are you going to have with Embiid? He's going to be breaking down.
Hey, Josh, if I can add real quick, I mean, Murray was good passing, but he only had 15 points. We've seen Harden performances 15 and 12. If we're talking about amazing, Aaron Gordon, 27 points, 6 assists, 7 rebounds.
He's the third guy.
Yeah, he's
huge. He's 6'10". He's big. It's a big. Yeah,
well,
who's
and that's
matching up
but
against
Mike,
him in Porter?
That's what about this Nuggets team. They're a lot bigger physically.
And they had a guy come off the bench, Brown, 21
than
points.
Miami. All right.
It's a good point by you, Danny. Good
Hey, listen,
job.
also the LPGA is in town. Make sure if you want to stop over there. A-Shore Baseball fundraiser today at Maynard's in Margate from 2 to 7. I'll be over there with Josh and Mike Gill. And, of course, tomorrow the Ocean City Beach Patrol fundraiser at the Oreos. Don't want to forget that. You can buy the tickets at the door, $32. Josh, we're giving away the commemorative baseball
Only
today.
2,000 of these.
There's only 2,000. You know that's going to be a collector's item.
Yeah.
Big
don't,
time.
You don't dirty this ball.
Who do you want to win, Miami or you want Miami to win the NBA? Who do you want?
Well, Denver.
You want
I
Denver?
mean, I wanted Miami, but now it's Denver. I mean, and Denver.
Well, you can't.
No, I'm saying Miami doesn't have a chance.
Right.
Okay, so Denver's going to win this. So that's what you're asking me. But guess what? Denver was the #1 team all year. They're
All
just
right,
showing.
we're going to give away the baseball, the commemorative baseball to Jim Pond. Jim Pond
Is there
of
Jim Pond?
Strathmere, New Jersey. If Jimmy's around, come on up and get your baseball. If not, it'll be here for you. But Jim Pond has just won the commemorative baseball.
Local guy, Strathmere. That's good.
Jim Pond. All right, so
Did he leave his phone number?
Looks like I'm going to hit the beach after.
We'll give him a call.
Looks like I'm hitting the beach after the show today.
Whatever beach he's going to.
Whatever beach.
Can you guys focus for one more minute? All I need is one more minute out of you guys. Come on.
It's hard. It's hard, Josh. There's
Come
a lot
on,
of sites walking by.
Why am I the mature one and you guys are like way older than
Listen, tomorrow on the program, we got the On the Mound with Tommy Green, brought to you by the the John R. Elliott Hero Campaign for Designated Drivers. And, of course, and then tomorrow we get a special guest, Dale Burra, the son of Yogi Berra, will be with us promoting It Ain't Over. The movie,
30 seconds.
So we have all that tomorrow in the locker room with Billy Schwein. The youth movement, Danny Ryan and Andrew Leeds will be with me tomorrow.
And special thanks
20.
to why we're here today.
Special thanks to John McCann, McCann Realtors, Capt'n Chucky's, Crab Cake Company. Come on down.
This is going to be a winner here.
So lock
10.
for making the locker room part of your Saturday because nothing could be finer than talking sports with the Schwein.
5.
I'll see you tomorrow right here on 97.3 ESPN.
The preceding program was paid for by The Locker Room with Billy Schwein.
The 2023 Phillies baseball season is here.
Got him looking. Strike 3. Fastball, 97 miles per hour, dotted that outside corner.